This man is robbing a bank. The way he robs the bank is by waiting, because he can predict every single thing that's going to happen next. When will the armored car arrive? When will the people in the armored car get off? When will the female passer-by show up? When will he ask the security guards for help? And then it's his turn to make an appearance. Taking advantage of everyone lowering their heads to pick up the money, Phil easily took away the large sum of money without firing a single shot or making a sound. The reason why he is so good at this is that he has been trapped in the infinite loop of the same day for dozens of days. Now, he has become familiar with the movement trajectories of many people in the town on this day. By repeatedly reloading as if in a game, he can not only steal money easily, but also figure out a series of ways to pick up girls. With the stolen money, he rented all kinds of luxury cars and attended all sorts of parties. However, after a few months, he got tired of all the girls in town. So, his eyes fell on Rita, the kindest female colleague he had never dared to approach. He had secretly liked Rita for a long time. It's just that she was smart and knowledgeable, gentle and intellectual. With a clear self-awareness, she didn't seem like someone who could be easily courted. The male lead spent a lot of time repeatedly trying to court her, starting from the first glass of wine, to the first sincere words, and then to the romantic games after drinking. After a few months, he finally created a perfect routine. That night, things happened as a matter of course. Rita walked back to the hotel with him, but she refused to go upstairs. Finally getting this far, by the romantic fireplace, Phil's hands started to get restless. But it was his persistence that made Rita alert. How could someone understand themselves so thoroughly in less than a day? There must be some tricks. Rita saw through that there was no sincerity in Phil's romance. After that, Phil kept readjusting and starting over. His patience grew thinner and thinner. Every line in the dates and every unexpected event he was all too familiar with. The only thing that drove him forward was the anticipation of the ending. This made the male lead more and more sleazy. Now, all his thoughts in the cycle were focused on Rita. But unlike other girls, no matter how many times the cycle repeated, Rita couldn't be swayed. Every time, she could see his true nature beneath his act. Phil finally realized that even with an infinite cycle, there were things he could absolutely never succeed in. He felt hopeless about life. Phil had grown tired of the dopamine rush. At this moment, the only thing he wanted was a sincere heart. But after many years passed, he was still disliked by Rita. He was exhausted. Perhaps the problem didn't lie in the tricks, but in himself. Essentially, he was an unworthy person, not deserving of a soul with a sincere heart.